I don't apologize for one single thing I've ever said. And would you like to know why? Because we all see right through the tactics. This has always been the tactic from day one, which is this. Whenever somebody criticizes Israel, whenever somebody is identified as a powerful, influential opponent of their real agenda, which is what is happening in the Middle East, they go back to the playbook. And the playbook is character assassination. Do you think that Ben Shapiro really cares about even one of those clips? Do you think he cares about anything that I have ever said on the show? Does he watch my show? Does he understand the context of any of those things? Does he care? Does he think those are an honest representation of my deepest held views? Does he care if it's honest? The answer is no.
To understand just what Tucker did here, we must actually examine what Nick Fuentes says on his show, and has said for almost a decade, because he was asked precisely 0 questions about any of what you're about to see by Tucker Carlson. Nick Fuentes says women want to be raped.
A lot of women want to be raped. And when I say raped, I mean like, that sounds bad when I say it like that. But there's like a lot of women that really want a guy to beat the shit out of them. But also they have to pretend, but part of it is they have to pretend like they don't.
Nick Fuentes says that his followers should kill, rape, and die in his name.
Raise your right hand. All right, everybody raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I will kill, rape, and die for Nicholas J. Fuentes.
Nick Fuentes says that women are whores who shouldn't be in politics.
I will continue my crusade against women in politics. Because it's always like this, and it's so ironic. Women are like, I don't like, when you say, I like, you have to affect the face. When you say to repeal the 19th Amendment, that offends me. That hurts my feelings. It's like, have you ever stopped and considered that maybe if you get offended, there's such a strong emotional reaction to political opinions you disagree with across the board? Maybe that's one of the reasons why you shouldn't be making political decisions. I'm not attacking women. I'm attacking whores. You have no problems, right? I'm attacking whores. I'm attacking sluts. Stupid, dirty bitches.
Nick Fuentes says that Jim Crow was actually better for black people.
It was better for them too, number one, but number two, who cares? Who cares? You know, enough with the Jim Crow stuff. Who cares? Oh, they had to drink out of a different water fountain. Big fucking deal. Oh no, they had to go to a different school. Their water fountain in that famous picture was worse. Who cares? Grow up. Drink out of the fucking water fountain. It's just water. It's the same. You know? And, you know, even if it was bad, who cares? Who cares? It's better. It's better in general. We all agree it was better for them. It's better for us. Better in general.
Nick Fuentes says that white people are justified in being racist.
Reason that we talk about this, by the way, I know a lot of black people see this and they go, man, why are you always talking about black people, this and that? Because there just needs to be some shame here. Well, there's a few reasons. First, white people are every single bit justified in being racist. Every single bit justified, to the extent that that means going out of your way to avoid black people when you see them.
Nick Fuentes is a Hitler admirer and a Holocaust denier.
Buddy, it's Führer Friday. It is Hitler Friday. Shut up. It is Heil Hitler Friday, nigga. Heil Hitler, all my niggas Nazis. Hitler was a pedophile and kind of a pagan. It's like, well, he was also really fucking cool. So, you know, time to grow up. We're not children anymore, am I right? Am I right? Am I right, boys? Am I right? Let's go. He was also really fucking cool. It doesn't really sound correct to me. Wait a second. It takes 1 hour to cook a batch of cookies, and you have 15 ovens, probably in 4 different kitchens, right? Doing 24 hours a day, every day for 5 years. How long would it take you to make 6 million? I don't know. It certainly wouldn't be 5 years, right? The math doesn't seem to add up there. The math doesn't quite seem to add up there. I don't think you'd result in 6 million, maybe 200 to 300,000 cookies. And I think the Red Cookie Association said something like that, probably 200 to 300,000 cookies baked, probably. And in addition, in this hypothetical, I imagine that if you took aerial photographs over the kitchens, you would need to see certain smokestacks to release the smoke from baking the cookies, and the smokestacks would project certain shadows, but I guess they're not visible in the aerial photographs taken over the kitchens. Moreover, if you look at the soil texture, it's really not deep enough for mass cookie storage underground.
Okay, wow.
Well, obviously, Nick Fuentes says wild stuff. I mean, this is no secret. I mean, I think that's part of the reason why his audience is so big is that he's willing to say this wild stuff with his full government name and face on there. And sure, taken out of context, and a lot of the stuff he says is wild.
Very wild.
I'm not going to deny that at all.
It is wild.
It's absolutely insane. But I mean, it just seems like that was a highlight reel meant to try to smear him. You're trying to destroy his character, discredit him, and undermine him. I think every time I see this type of stuff from these largely conservative, considered conservative influencers, it seems like they're trying to discredit and character assassinate these people. Like, it's obvious. It's very obvious that was meant to do that. Like, sure. And I mean, people can have their opinions on Nick Fuentes, but I mean, that's not going to stop his audience. It's not going to discredit people that already follow him. I mean, like, if we look at the culture war here, Ben Shapiro has an older audience. So the people that watch Ben Shapiro, that's probably their first time seeing Nicholas Fuentes. So I believe that's going to turn them off to it. Obviously, they're listening to Ben Shapiro. They come to listen to Ben Shapiro, who's who they like, and they come to for information. So obviously, it's going to turn them off. But as far as young people who are first time seeing Nick Fuentes, if you go to Instagram Reels, and you look at the Nick Fuentes Instagram Reels, we're talking millions of views. Millions. It's people, from my own following alone, there's people who are not political at all that are liking these Reels. They make memes. They make all type of videos, like from his full highlight reel of his streams to memes from like crazy stuff he says, and they turn it into jokes. We're talking millions of views to people who don't know who this is that think he's hilarious. So I mean, as far as culture war, I don't think that's the way to if you're trying to undermine him and discredit him and get people to get off, that's not the way to do it. Just saying. Like, you're literally playing right into his hand by doing that, because you're doing exactly what he said you were going to do and try to destroy his character for criticizing Israel.
A lot of conservatives are upset with him right now. Obviously, we know Officer Tatum is, Ben Shapiro is, and pretty much a lot of people. I mean, I would say just the younger people are the ones that aren't upset with him. Only big people that I know, Myron and the Hog Twins.
They're not mad at him.
Yeah, they're not. Andrew Tate, he's on his side. Like, I've seen Andrew Tate comment under all his posts.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So it's crazy. Like, and we know why Andrew Tate blew up. He was unapologetic.
I mean, like, but look, this is the same thing they tried to do to Andrew Tate.
It is.
And they lost the culture war. I think the thing that got with Andrew Tate was just like his bravado and like the over masculinity and just him being rich and downplaying the richness. That's what kind of made people turn off to Andrew Tate. Obviously, the accusations and stuff and what's associated with name turned a lot of people off. Yeah.
He said that.
I mean, he beat the case.
Yeah.
He beat the case. But that turned people off. But the people that liked Andrew Tate were not listening to any of this stuff. So I'm just at this point in the game, you have to realize, like, if you're going to beat somebody, you got to outdo them. Like the character assassinations and the trying to get people to turn on them, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
But again, this is my opinion. I'm not a purveyor of fact. I'm just a guy looking in on the situation as a third party, and I'm giving my 2 cents, especially from a younger man's perspective.
Because there's a lot of young people that like him. Our age, Gen Z, that's his following, guys.
That's his base.
Because a lot of people use his memes as trolls.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, this is not gonna work. Like, listen.
Troll.
I'll say this: I don't agree with everything Nick Fuentes says. I don't agree with everything anyone says. But that's just me as a man. I can confirm. I can say that. But with that being said, that this character assassination stuff is not gonna work.
Yeah,
it's not. I'm just saying. It's like,
it's weird to me because it's like, okay, I understand the conservative movement. It's people that's very informational, like Candace, OT, Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson. But it's people like us. It's people like Nick Fuentes. And it's people that do like comedy type of conservative content. And I would put us in that boat because people watch us, they say that we were funny. So Nick is just, to me, being a comedian, bro. Like, he's truly could actually be a comedian. So he's just doing conservative content, but he's also being funny while doing it. The stuff is outlandish and it's crazy, but comedians used to use the R word all the time. We've seen it on this channel.
Yeah, I mean, I guess my sense
You
is
call
like,
it dark humor?
It's dark humor that he's saying. So that's why, it's just crazy to me because people are comparing him. OT was be like, would Charlie Kirk say this? Charlie Kirk is different. OT, you're different. Ben Shapiro, y'all are all different. Y'all don't do comedian style conservative content.
And I mean, we got to keep it 100. Charlie Kirk was the best conservative influencer and conservative voice to get young people to the movement. He's gone now. I'm going to be honest with you. None of these older dudes possess what it takes or have the charisma to change that, to take his place. None of them. I'm going to keep it 100. Young people are not going to get behind some 40-something-year-old dude, 40, 50-year-old something dude that has wife and kids to try to push him. I mean, Charlie was young. He was like 30-something and had a wife and young kids. You guys are like 40 years old plus. Young people are not going to get behind you guys. You guys just don't have what it takes. And I mean, I just look at what you guys say and it just seems like
no one's grifting.
Yeah.
No one's grifting.
I'm not saying they're grifting.
Nobody's grifting.
No. I'm not saying they're grifting. Not at all.
Nick believes that.
Listen, I respect Ben Shapiro. I respect Officer Tatum. These guys are titans. These guys are big platforms. But I mean, if we look at their audience, I'm willing to bet it's older people more in their age range.
Yeah.
I don't think they have what it takes to bridge the gap that Charlie left.
Yeah.
And that's why Nick Fuentes is popular, because he's in that gap. You got Charlie is 1A, that's the good. The good guy. The big bad guy that was also popular in that same lane is Nick Fuentes. You removed him. This is taking over.
But one of them's comical, Nick, and one of them's informational, Charlie. Nick does have some information, and it seems more like a Alex Jones type of style, conspiracy type of style that people can get behind, guys. And being at Turning Point events, people loves Charlie. The line would be long.
It's his business.
Yeah, no, the line would be long of just Gen Z people our age looking to see Charlie Kirk. But then
Gen
there's
Z
people
and older people
that also like Nick Fuentes. I think that a lot of people like both. So going against Nick is just like the young people aren't going to get behind that.
I got to be honest though. A lot of the stuff they're being critical of Nick Fuentes, like obviously it's very outlandish, it's very in your face, it's very wild. I mean, a lot of these conservative people, they say the same thing. They may mask it differently and say it differently and a lot gentler. They say a lot of the same things. Like, for example, like the criticisms of black people. Like we on our platform, we'll be critical of negative behaviors we see of black people. We call it out. We talk down on it. We try to say we want better of black people, right? But if a white person, and obviously white people watch us do that, right? So if a white person does that same thing, why are we gonna try to say it's bad? Because we did it, you know? So like, I mean, that's kind of what they're doing, you know? Because they'll, oh yeah, you guys are good for pointing this out, but then they'll try to get mad at Nick Fuentes for doing the same thing. Not saying we say the same things at all. Not saying that, but it's similar, I'd say, in some aspects.
Yeah. It's just extreme levels, pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's why he's not on YouTube. I mean, he's pretty extreme, guys. We know this. But I mean, just that's the thing, though. People pretty much know why they feel like that they're smearing him.
I mean, he literally just said it,
Yeah,
and then we're watching these guys who are pro
that.
The thing he said not to be critical of come after him. I mean, you're playing right into his hand. Yeah. I mean, you gotta realize, I'm being a neutral party. On this channel, we've reacted to all these people. We paid them their respects. So
everybody,
I don't want y'all to get on here and say that I'm just picking sides, but I'm just keeping it. I'm trying to be objective here.
Yeah.
And I'm just keeping it 100.
That's what our channel's about. That's all we've been doing this whole time, guys.
I'm trying to be objective.
With politics, we just look at it and we just call it how we see it. But let's see what OT says about it.
I'm trying to be objective.
Like, just the clips that we're showing, because many of us knew about this guy for a long time. It's just that we know he a nut, so nobody's really taking him seriously. He was banned on every platform, which to be honest, man, if I owned a platform and somebody was doing what he doing, I don't want you on my, you're creating drama on my platform. This is a place where people can share ideas in a genuine way. I don't want you don't have to be on somebody's private platform. So if he got banned on all these platforms, I don't think it's a problem. If Facebook say, we don't want stuff like this on our platform, you saying the N-word and doing all this, we don't owe you, these platforms don't owe you free speech. Free speech is that the government can't suppress your speech. That's what free speech is. That's our constitutional right. A platform don't have to uphold that. And I don't care. I could care less because I would hope that the more people listen to him, the more they realize he's stupid. But anyway, let's move along. Let's keep rolling those clips.
White people are every single bit justified in being racist. Every single bit justified, to the extent that that means going out of your way to avoid black people when you see them.
Hold on a second. Going out of like this is why people are racist and stupid instead of being logical. White people going out their way to avoid criminals, yeah, that makes sense. And so should black people go out their way to avoid criminals. We do it all the time. But when you say white people should go out of their way to avoid black people, he didn't just say criminals. He's generalizing that white people should avoid black people altogether. Like all black people out here cutting up. All right. Let's get to another video. We got a whole bunch of these. I think it's 309.
See, that's the thing, though. The logical Gen Z people understand what Nick is saying.
I mean, it's not even that. I mean, I do understand what Officer Tatum is saying. Like he has a valid point. Like when you make generalized statements about an entire group of people, it's easy for you to dissect it because obviously not all people are the same. So I understand that point. But I have also heard Nick Fuentes say that he does understand that all black people are not bad. They're not all criminals.
I've heard that, yes.
But this guy lives in Chicago where there's a lot of black on black violence and there's a lot of crime that happens from the black community in Chicago. So he's also went on a limb to say, he said, I do understand that not all black people are bad. I know they're not all thugs, but I just don't want to risk it. He said it's too much of a risk to risk it. Now, that's still a wild statement.
It is wild.
I won't say I co-sign that, but I mean, come on, man. Like
I just put myself in other people's shoes. I'm a black man, so I know what type of black people that I see and I'm around. I can smell when it's something not good around this particular black person. So, but if I'm a white person, I'm not around a lot of black people. The point here is, let's just not risk it at all. So I'm not mad at that take at all. As a black man, I'm not mad at that take because I see what goes on. I see different stuff happen all the time. The footage that we have ran, people getting run over by cars by these people, by just walking on the street. People in the comments were saying, hey, I watch Nick all the time. The stories, see, they're not watching him. The stories that they say that Nick say on his channel of certain things that happen to him in Chicago.
It's taken out of context.
He says he has actual stories of stuff happening to him in Chicago by this certain demographic. So I'm not mad at him saying, hey, when I see, but they don't know how to smell that type of black person. So I'm not never mad at that comment. But you shouldn't make that comment if you want to be the president of the United States. But if it's comedy and it's just
dark humor,
then hey, I'm not mad at that comment.
Listen,
Family Guy can make that comment.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like the statement, you can pick it apart all day, but I mean,
it's a statement.
Yeah.
And they don't like it, but we know why they don't like it.
I believe they're pulling that statement out of context to try to
smear him. Yes,
smear him.
That's what it
quite
is.
literally what's going on here. And it's because that the interview he did with Tucker Carlson, who they're also on hots with due to some of his rhetoric that they're not agreeing with. And this is there to say he's not MAGA, not a conservative, not America first, not all these things. It's just interesting to me because nobody was saying this until he started saying the things that Nick said that they'll come after you for. So I'm just seeing two things here that are happening. And it's like,
it's pissing me off.
It just seems like it's collective. Like it's almost calculated. Like, where was this energy before? Where was this energy when Tucker was on Fox News for all those years and stepped away? Because when he first dropped this show, everybody was loving it. Everybody was in favor of it. But now that he's going against the narrative that all conservatives are expected to agree with, it's like
it's confusing me.
It's really interesting. It's really interesting.
We're watching the party really divide.
The party is divided, and you want to know something?
Crazy.
You want to know something? The issue that they're divided on is why they're attacking Nick. It's why they're attacking Tucker. And I'll say this. This is almost unrelated because it's not about this. That same issue is why Mondani won, in my personal opinion.
I don't think he gonna win, bro.
He already won.
He won.
But where you been? He won yesterday. He won.
This is my problem. I love.
He won?
OT has great takes.
Yes.
Yeah, he won.
He had 90% chance to win on Kalshi and Polymarket.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. But anyways, my problem is though that we've reacted to thousands of videos where black people, and a lot of people on the left that scream, "Hey, this is a racist comment," and us conservatives come back and say, "I mean, hey man, it was just a comment. It's not racist." Ooh, OT's done this so many times, but to say Nick is racist, look at what this says at the bottom, guys, in this timestamp: open racism. And then we have this timestamp right here: cult vibes. You can say MAGA, then you can't say something's a cult because you can say MAGA's a cult then. So all this shit is contradiction to me, bro.
I think also it's taken out of context. Like obviously,
what?
He's joking.
No, you're saying Nick.
It seems to me like he's laughing when he says it. It's joking. It's like okay.
You're saying Nick is creating a cult now? Like literally, you can't say that because people say MAGA is a cult. Like you cannot say that same thing. We're contradicting this shit a lot, guys. It's pissing me off,
and
man.
It's almost like they're trying to cancel his speech and say, "Oh, it's good he got canceled and deplatformed." Like this is the same thing we were just getting mad at Joe Biden for censoring conservatives and getting mad at platforms for banning conservatives, and now we're in favor of banning people over their speech and things we don't like and saying we're in favor of it. But we just got out of the Biden administration where we were criticizing these same things.
It confuses me, bro.
So it's like what is going on truly? Like it's like guys, like we're becoming the same. It's like our movement is split between those who are in favor of free speech and having separate thought, and those who are becoming the same people we just criticized for the last 2 years,
Literally.
2, 3, 4 years.
It's like free speech or non-free speech. I'm sorry, if we have free speech, a white person can come on YouTube and say the N-word.
And it's interesting.
Because we say it. If we're allowed to say the N-word, a white person should be able to come on the internet and say the N-word if it's free speech.
I mean, they can't come on the internet and say whatever they want to. But I mean, if we're going to talk about racism and things that we should be against, I just saw conservatives or people on the right on X on Halloween laughing at people wearing blackface saying the N-word. I'm a black woman, N-word, N-word, N-word. To me, that's distasteful. I mean, I can't sit here and be mad about it. I'm not going to be a snowflake and act like, oh, well, we should cancel it. But I didn't really like it. I thought it was distasteful. I thought it was classless. I mean, obviously they're trying to make a joke, but I mean, if you're going to say that these people shouldn't be canceled, why are we getting mad at a guy for just speaking his opinion who has people that agree with him and followers that agree with him?
Look at this timestamp. Jim Crow was better. Avoid black people. Why that's evil. Okay, didn't we literally all conservatives was praising Byron Donald for saying that?
Facts.
Right? You see what I'm saying? Like that's what the contradiction here. That's why I'm getting pissed off. We know when people say Jim Crow was better for black people, we know the context behind that. Literally, Charlie said that. So how is now this evil?
Facts. I didn't even think of that. Damn, that's facts.
This is crazy, OT. Like, you my guy, man. And you have great
OT.
points. I think you're a very common sense person. But with this situation, man, it's a lot of contradiction. You the guy, man. I love you, OT. We wouldn't actually be here without you, OT.
OT has helped us a lot. We have a personal relationship with OT. I have a lot of respect for OT.
But we gotta call it out, man.
But I'm just being a third party, giving my opinion, guys. Like, I'm just giving my opinion because I don't know. It just seems like this same issue that has conservatives infighting and going at each other's necks and trying to cancel one another is an issue that Democrats are aligning and voting and putting money behind their candidates for. They can unite behind this same issue that they're criticizing and canceling people for when the Democrat, we just watched the guy take over New York City with the idea of socialism and he is anti-Israel.
This shit is crazy.
And he just won New York City. They're saying he's the future of the Democrat Party. I just watched two influencers, two of the biggest left influencers, Hassan and Jennifer Welch. I've had enough podcasts hugging, dancing, jumping up and down at Mandami winning in New York. And they're both anti-Israel. They're both anti-AIPAC. They're both calling this stuff out. But on the right, if you call these things out and you criticize it, they cancel you. They deplatform you. They smear you. Guys, if we want to secure it, if the right wants to secure a future in America, and we have a guy who's raising concerns that a lot of people are raising on both sides, and now we have the voices, the mouthpieces that help Trump and get in a position to get the House, the Senate, the presidency, and now we have a lot of people who are united behind these same issues on both sides of the aisle. One side is taking advantage of that, and the other side that has the power is attacking its own and infighting on the same issue. Hey, Democrats they're gonna take advantage of it. I'm just saying, they smell blood in the water. That's all I'm saying. I'm seeing internal bleeding. We need to address the bleeding. We need to we all need to find something that we can unite on because Trump can't run no more.
Hold on. Look, guys. Another contradiction. His last timestamp. I love you, OT. We don't even gotta run no more what OT gonna say because we know what OT gonna say. You go watch the video we did the other day about this. He's gonna say this pretty much the same thing. But how can you say Hitler praise and Jew hate, right? So now you're saying if someone's saying, hey, let's get over this. I mean, they make a joke, which is the joke is wrong. It's a little harsh. But how can you also say at the same time black people should get over slavery?
Great point.
Like, how can you say that?
How come black people have to get over slavery, but they can remember they
you feel me? Like, that's why I'm confused, bro. So it's like, OT, y'all are helping yourselves, man.
I mean, it's interesting the hypocrisy and the different rules that they apply for different people. It's just interesting to me, guys. Like, I'm just noticing this, you know. Now, I'm not trying to pick sides here. I think Nick Fuentes says good things, you know. I think everybody says good things. I you know.
Hey, I would love to see them debate.
I would love to see a debate because they can tell me they can tell me how Nick Fuentes is wrong and bad and how he's a bad guy and why I shouldn't listen to him and all this stuff. He's a nut. He's stupid. We shouldn't listen to him. But I want y'all to tell me how he's wrong. Like all that character assassination stuff is cool. One thing or another. I want y'all to come with some facts and deplatform him with the facts. Sit down with the man and cook him. Tucker sat down with him. They sat down, had a good conversation. They laughed, enjoyed a few laughs. Y'all ain't mad at Tucker. And they been mad at Tucker for some time. Like, come on, man.
I feel like this.
Go ahead.
I really feel like they should sit down and just talk this all out, man.
I mean,
hey.
OT's not gonna do it. Man.
I mean, we have to. I just want to say, like, guys, if we want the right to secure this future, all this momentum, all this power we've just secured with this last election, we want the future of America to lean right. We need to unite. And I'm seeing a lot of Americans on both sides of the aisle raise issues, and I'm seeing the talking heads and the politicians and people tell them they wrong for how they feel. That's not gonna win. That's not the future.
OT won't sit down and talk.
Maybe, you gotta listen to people.
Maybe Ben will. Maybe I hope he will. But this is when I know OT's very upset. They have brought out the nigga in OT.
But some people just aren't worth it. Let me give you an example. I'm not going to say the guy's name, but this guy he told me to eat a you know what on my DM. Now, I will slap this guy with an open hand, with the back of my hand, if he ever said that to me in person. Now, he never will, and I put that on everything, he never will. And if he does, I'm going to put him on Instagram, and I'm going to show y'all me slapping him with the back of my hand. Not even balling my fist on this guy. So regardless of that.
I wouldn't say that.
But this guy is out here just sending me all kind of crazy. Is it not true that Israel is one of our biggest allies?
Hold on.
Not only do we give them more money, put your thinking cap on. This dude fell in the category that I'm talking about. Is it not true that Israel is one of our biggest allies? Not only do we give them more money than just about anybody, we also support them more than anybody, and we get intelligence from them and all of that. Our relationship go back and forth. One of our biggest allies. Donald Trump was just down there negotiating a peace deal. Benjamin Netanyahu has come to our government and spoke before Congress probably more than any other president or prime minister of any country. Donald Trump says they're one of our biggest allies. J.D. Vance, our government's position for the last several decades, have been that Israel has been one of our biggest allies. For you to reject that and to say it's not true, you're too ignorant to realize that it is true, or you hate you so much you don't want to recognize it. This dude fell in the category. What a dumb person.
See what I'm saying, bro?
See, it's interesting. Like they constantly this is something that the left is uniting over.
So
the constant criticism of our greatest ally. Mondami just won off of campaigning against him. He just won New York freaking City as a dude born in Uganda, Muslim socialist. And listen, I believe in freedom of religion. I would never come on here and disrespect a different religion. That's not who I am. That's not what I believe in. But I truly do believe that line that they're our greatest ally is just
yeah, man.
You know, because we have a lot of allies. Canada's our ally.
It's crazy.
Mexico's our ally.
And on these videos that all these
the
people
UN's
made,
our ally.
The videos that all these people made, Nick, Ben, Officer Tatum, Nick won the ratio, y'all. That's literally what happened. Like, he got the most likes on a video.
I see his responses on X. He's clapping back,
Like,
getting ratioing people left and right. It's like guys, listen. I don't deny that Israel's our greatest ally, but the American people, the American voter, has become increasingly questioning of this. And I feel like on the right, it's just like shut up, shut up, shut up. On the left, they're pushing out new candidates who are willing to take a stance to these things.
Well, actually though, remember in Congress when they had that vote, everybody voted to fund Israel.
I'm talking about the new candidates. Mamdani, I'm telling you, Mamdani is gonna, bro.
So Mamdani said he's against Israel.
He said if Netanyahu comes to New York City when he's mayor, he will arrest him. He said that.
Can he do that?
Damn.
I don't know, but he said that, and the crowd cheered. I'm telling you guys, this is something I've noticed. This is something I've noticed on social media, and I'm not advocating for this. This is just me stating an observation. That type of stance is what's getting cheers. Jennifer Welch, she's been going viral. Karen, this lady is from my city. Her kids went to school in the same district. They went to private school. I went to public school. Same district, Edmond. Same district. She said, we need to start calling out politicians that are taking money from AIPAC. Viral video. She said, I will never vote for a person who takes money from AIPAC. She said that. She said that. That is a viral clip. Hassan Nabi has said that. These people, these are very popular people. They're millions of followers and views. So Hassan is one of the biggest on Twitch. We've seen what Twitch did for Trump. He went on Kick with Aiden Ross. We've seen this stuff. These are powerful. This is a movement that people are getting behind. So this is to tell people to shut up and not have a conversation and not discuss their grievances. It's just not going to work to me. It's not going to get people out to vote because we have to realize
that's true. It's all about people.
When Trump's on the ballot, people going to go hard. People going to go vote.
Like this is about what everybody wants, guys.
Like I'm just saying, I'm seeing the people on the left, they're mouthpieces, they're influencers, they're speaking on this. They're people, the left voters, the leftist voters are speaking on this. They're mad. Their mouthpieces are picking it up. They're new candidates. Even Fateh in Minneapolis was speaking on this. And he almost won. He lost, thankfully. He lost, but I'm just noticing that they're putting out new candidates that are willing to speak on this. And what I've noticed, people on the left will vote for any damn body that, as long as they Democrat, and say what they like. On the right, you got to be MAGA. You got to speak on what the right like. Just what I'm saying.
That's true. I can see that.
This is my 2 cents, y'all.
Groy Urbano 07 cent $50. Hey Ben, keep Nick Fuentes' name out your mouth. You're irrelevant now. Love you, Nick. Less than 3.
Well, and he should debate me. If he feels so strongly, then debate me. He won't. He knows he won't. You know he won't. I know he won't. Come and debate me then. I have 55,000 live viewers. How many live viewers do you get? He knows that if he debates me, it'll be the most watched debate in politics in 10 years.
I set it up.
That's facts.
It'll be bigger than the Trump-Biden debate.
Facts.
It'll be the most watched debate since Trump debated Hillary Clinton. He knows he will lose. He knows that everyone will rally to my side, and he knows that Israel first is over. That's why he'll never do it. But the offer stands. You want to play my clips, call me out. You want to hide. I'm right here. I'm right here. I will debate you anytime, anywhere. Bring it on. You won't. You're a bitch. You would lose. You know that. Keep talking.
Damn.
Until then, keep talking.
Listen.
Wow.
Listen.
That will be historical.
I completely agree. I think Ben Shapiro should debate him.
No, facts. They should.
I think it should happen. I think it's what we need right now. I think instead of just this constant trying to smear him, this constant back and forth online, I think sit down with the man. If you believe in what you say, you believe that he shouldn't be platformed, you believe he's truly dumb, I think you should be able to sit down and speak to him.
Facts. I agree.
I think that's what should happen. And I'll end this. I'll end this by saying I think Israel should be. I mean, Israel's our ally. I have nothing against the Jews. I have nothing against none of these people. But one of the most popular positions right now is the criticism of their influence and their relationship with America. That's on both sides, guys. And that is why Nick Fuentes calls it out. He calls it like it is, and that is why he's so popular. Now, the fact that y'all keep trying to shut him up, it's not working. So I think if you feel truly that he's wrong and that he's dumb, sit down and debate him.
Yeah, guys, there's a
Sit
lot of
down
clips
with
out
him.
on this guy, man. And I mean, look, I just think the guy's doing comical, conservative content.
Dark humor.
That's all it is, guys. There's
Dark
no
humor.
reason to get all sad and upset about this because he's not being Charlie Kirk and Christian. I can't, guys. It's literally the internet. That's why I'm upset because I'm like, I thought this was all just the internet. Yeah, we want
You can say what you want on
the
here.
right things for America, and yes, we do agree with some of the policies in the Republican Party, but this is a problem that people are bringing up, guys. And I mean, he's just being comical. So if you're being comical and you're trying to smear someone that's trying to be comical, and people say that people are snowflakes because we need to bring comedy back because that's what I'm saying. Like this shit's comical.
You're right though, because a lot of the stuff that we've been criticizing over the last 2 years on our journey, it just seems like a lot of people that we were looking up to and getting our information from and respecting are becoming those same people we were being critical of.
Because of
and
this.
it's all because of this same issue. So I just think instead of trying to shut him up, instead of trying to destroy his character, sit down and debate him. Prove him wrong, show the followers, show the people that you're right and he's wrong. That's what you need to do.
That's fair.
He just challenged you. He gave you the floor. These videos you're gonna make, it's obviously not working. I saw the ratio, your like
did
to
see the
dislike ratio on YouTube. I saw it on X.
You did.
Sit down with the man and talk to him.
You think they're gonna talk? I don't think they're gonna talk.
I think it should happen though.
It should happen, but I don't think
A
they're gonna talk.
disagreement needs to a debate
think
needs to
that-
happen.
Listen,
with the
th-
disagreement.
we know that the right is divided between this issue and these two sides on this issue. Sit down and talk.
Facts.
If we want the right, if we want a future, if we want MAGA to accomplish something in this administration and pass it on to JD Vance and give JD Vance even a chance, sit down and talk.
That's what the young people want. That's what we want.
Because we just watched a blue wave. Now, obviously, I will listen. It was all blue states. It was blue candidates that won
New
blue
York's
states.
different.
It's not something that we should just be sitting there freaking out over. But it's
still
something
New
to
York
take
City.
note of. It is something to take note of. And I think we cannot continue to split the base. We cannot continue to split our voters. We cannot continue to tell people whose vote we want, that the issue they're bringing up is wrong and that they need to shut up. Sit down and debate, address it, put it all out there.
I don't think
That's all I
anybody
have
would
to
go
say.
blue because of this, though.
No. If people on the
Blue's
blue
too
side,
crazy.
listen.
Blue's
If people
too
on the blue
Blue's
side,
too crazy, though.
listen.
Blue is too
guys,
crazy,
I'm
bro.
telling you. Listen, I just saw
They turn boys to little
a map of New Jersey.
Blue too crazy.
I just saw a map of New Jersey that Trump won +10. Mickey, the woman, just
Nikki
won
Haley?
that +20. No,
Mickey
whoever,
Yeah, I know
the lady
you're
that
talking
ran
about.
against Jack Citarelli.
Okay.
She won that district that Trump won +10 by like +15.
Yeah, that is.
People will
concerning.
vote a different way. Don't ever think they won't.
Well, guys,
They will vote for who gives them what they want. And I'm telling you, we cannot continue to split the base. Please just give the people what they want. If I'm a conservative, I voted everywhere. I voted green, I voted blue, I voted red. I feel like my morals and my values lie on the right. But I can completely understand why people are split on this issue. And I think that to me personally, I think that if the right wants to secure a future, you need to give the people what they want, and this is what the people want. I'm one of the people. I want to see this. Sit down and debate the man. That's where I end it.
Yeah,
Facts.
guys. Well, let us know what y'all think in the comments, though, guys.